What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are now in the cab of the 2019 Silverado LTZ. We are headed to get our windows tinted. I just want to show you guys a little bit of the interior as we're driving and do a little bit of talking. But we're going to go ahead and start up here. We have electric start now and push button start. If you want to see how the remote start works, I made about a 30-second video before hopping in here, so if you guys want to check that out. And at the end there, I showed you guys how to use your keyless entry. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you go watch that couple second video. I'll show you guys how to do that. But we are in the cab now. Let's go ahead and get started here. Brake, push the brake in, push your start button. Truck starts up, cycles through. That I have to change. It says saying you are driver 2 in the memory seat section. So over here, I'll just work on my buttons over there. But again, this is a new truck. I haven't played with all the features and buttons just yet. So excited just to show you guys the accomplishment that I've made. So I'm gonna throw you guys up here on my head strap here, and then we'll get going. All right, guys, we are here on the road. Hopefully you guys are at a good camera angle. It's hopefully not too much glare for you guys. I do have my camera lens on, the ND8 filter that I have on here right now. But again, a nice fall day, a little chilly. It's about 8 in the morning right now. We're headed to ziebart to get an estimate and appointment to get the windows tinted, and then another appointment will be made to get an undercoating for the truck, because we have to protect our brand new investment here. So let's get our heated seats going, since it's a little nippy right here, or nippy out today. Our full heated seat, which is the butt area and the back. A lot of people make a couple jokes about that, about are you using it for some pain relief, or are you just using it just because you're cold? In my situation, it's a little both. My wife is kind of rubbing off on me with the pain situation here, so my bones are starting to crack. So whatever she's got is contagious, man, because I've never had this with anybody else but her. So now my bones are cracking and stuff, just like her bones are. But all we're gonna do is push our button once. It's gonna be in the highest setting here. Oh boy, a lot of glass just broke right there that I had to just run over. We're our highest setting. You just push the button once, it'll be in your highest setting. After you push it once, if you push it again, it'll go to the next lower setting. If you push it one more time, it'll go to the lowest setting. It'll just be one red dot there. As you may have just heard, our electric auto start, auto stop, a lot of people hate that. I'm one of those people, but we're gonna get something to eliminate that auto stop start. Some of you guys know what this kind of module is already. It is the Pulsar module. This is the Pulsar module right here. This is our main unit. This is gonna do all the computer work for us when we're in the cab, going through all the functions that you hook up to the engine. It comes with a wiring harness, and you're allowed to open up the rest of the truck and what the truck has horsepower wise, and eliminate some of the features in the truck or add some features. In this case, we want to eliminate the auto stop start, in my case, because I don't like that. But as far as right now, every single time you get in the truck, you have to turn that off manually. It's gonna happen every single time you get in the truck. So we can turn that off right now with this button right here that has the A and the backwards or clockwise arrow. So just press that once, it'll say auto stop off. So now that it's off, it won't do that auto stop feature anymore. And we're still driving. You can do that while you're driving. You do not have to be in neutral or at a stoplight or a stop sign. You can do it as you're driving. It'll still turn off. Our auto lights, our daytime running lights are on. They're on the auto position right now, so can't really see them too well in this car in front of me. I'm not sure if they're on or off. Well, actually, yeah, I can. They are on. But in just dark situations, they'll automatically turn your lights on. Most of you guys know what that is already, the auto lights. Got our touch screen over here. Get to home. I have my phone off of Bluetooth right now, but if it was on the Bluetooth mode, it would automatically connect to the Bluetooth of the vehicle and start playing my music if I wanted that. There's a bunch of different setup options that you can do with this. I can tell you right now, for the heat time for the heated seats, my heated seat is fully warm right now. So from the time I just spoke with you guys about turning it on to the time I am right now, that's how long it took for the seat to fully heat up. You start feeling the heat in about, I want to say 50 seconds. So let's just say 60 seconds, a minute, is when you start feeling the heat through your clothes. And then after that, maybe about 2 or 3 minutes after that, the seat is fully heated up to where you're like, oh yeah, this feels pretty nice. I wonder how long I'm gonna leave this on for. Or you just may take it down 1 or 2 or to the lowest setting, and then just kind of cruise with that lower setting. Same thing with the cooled seats, but I'm not turning those on right now. It's kind of nippy outside, so I need the heat. All you guys know how to work your climate control, so I don't need to go over that. Same in almost every single vehicle. Just turn your heat or defrost on, or your air condition. You guys know how to do that. I don't need to explain that. This car, or this truck, does have a lot of features.
It's a spaceship, boss!
We'll go over all the features in another video with the infotainment system. So if you guys don't want to see that now while you're driving, I personally kind of want to be still and go over all of that with you. I don't want to be driving on a highway talking about all those features and looking up at this rather than looking at what I'm driving. So safety tip for all you kiddos out there: pay attention to the road. As far as the YouTube life, I'm kind of used to talking now in videos and making sure I'm still paying attention, and especially when I was on the bike as well. Got to be careful with that as well. But we're in a brand new investment, so you got to be just as careful, even though I am that careful in the older vehicles as well too, and was that careful in the Corvette. But long story short, guys, I'm very happy with this purchase. My wife is very happy about it as well. She's now going to be riding over there shotgun in luxury style with heated and cooled seats, so she'll won't be no more bumpy rides in the old 01 Dodge Ram with the landscaping truck. So we'll continue to have the 2001 Dodge Ram on the channel. I'm not selling that just yet. I want to keep that kind of to basically be the winter truck and landscaping truck. So this right now is just the family vehicle, and that's it. All right, so again, like I said in the previous video, if the Dodge Ram goes down, then yes, I'll have to use this. But again, that will continue my landscaping business so that I continue making money. All right, to back myself up on my landscaping business if something bad were to happen, like it did this past weekend, where a-hole just stole some stuff out of the back of my truck. But again, it was partially my fault, didn't lock it up. So in that video, I explained that situation. It's partially my fault. I should have locked my stuff up, but was just expecting people to be genuine good people, and there's just not genuine people out here all the time. People want to just take because it's easy sometimes, and I made it easy for them. I didn't lock my stuff up. So tip for all you guys out there, even if you're just making a quick stop somewhere, make sure your stuff is locked up, because the stealing happens just as quickly. It took the guy 45 seconds to steal what he stole out of the back of my truck, which was my PB8010 blower, the Echo, the real powerful one that everybody wants. So I had to go buy a brand new one, which is the newer model, the PB9010. So had to go spend money on that, even though I didn't want to. But it's leaf season. You have to have a powerful blower, and I don't want to revert back to my older backpack blower if I don't absolutely have to. But again, I backed myself up in my business with with some finances that if something goes wrong, I'm able to go purchase another piece of equipment for a breakdown or something like that. But in this case, it was a steal situation where somebody stole something from me, so I had to go get a brand new one. And it's nice to have, but I shouldn't have had to go spend money on that. But had to do it. It's leaf season and got to get through the leaf cleanups as fast as possible, and that blower absolutely helps with that. But again, back to the truck here, just using it as a family vehicle for right now. But first things first, gotta protect the vehicle, gotta protect your investment, gotta get my film with block a chip, get the front end protected, got to get the underneath protected from in case I have to drive this truck in the winter for some reason. Again, like I just said, I want to drive the old Dodge Ram in the winter, but I know if I go somewhere with my wife, she's going to want to ride in this, so I got to get the underneath protected from the salt, the winter conditions. So we don't want any rust on this truck. There's no rust on it right now, and I want to keep it that way, just like the Dodge Ram. I kept that truck very rust free. It's just now starting to get a little bit of rust on the rear bumper, like I explained in the previous video, but that's all due to me undercoating the truck and taking care of it with how little rust it does have, which is just that one spot that I'll show you guys in another later video as well. But we got to get a touch up on that truck as well. This one will have his first one, and then I'll bring the Dodge Ram back to ziebart to get the touch up for that. This one I'll kind of do myself first off, and then I'll take it to ziebart and they'll do the rest, and then I'll kind of do all my door jams again like I did in the Dodge Ram, and I'll show you guys what I use for that as well. But that'll be pretty much it, guys. I'll probably see you guys in a couple minutes here on my way to ziebart to get the window tint done. So thank you guys for watching, appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.